Bueno, pues aún no tengo idea de qué podemos hacer en este cuarto con este sujeto. Voy a mirar si hay algo nuevo por el pueblo. ¿Por dónde va este zoquete?
Hey, Jimmy.
Beat it.
Este no hace nada.
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Bien, por
Give
fin.
me all you got.
¿Y este no se podrá poner? Ah, pues también.
Free home delivery.
Ah, se podían poner los dos. Espero que no se pueda por poner los dos se fastidie.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh no, you didn't! You ain't all that!
I freed the slaves.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's
Esto
listen in.
es horrible. Esto es peor que será peor que las películas de Mad Max. Voy a hacer
Contestants, it's
una
time for
de
our
Sam
lightning
y una de
round.
Max. A
Mr.
ver.
Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
Vamos, esto
How do you
primero.
plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln.
Toma,
And the crowd did
cuidado.
not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Pues eso solo es una pregunta. ¿Quién es ese tercero?
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our impartial moderator, Sam.
Greetings, miserable proles.
A ver. Este.
This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks! Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong.
Vale, esto no dice nada muy prometedor. A ver, ¿seguimos con los problemas o vamos a para abajo? Vamos a
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the
hacerlo
voters your
todo.
stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Free home delivery.
And that doesn't really make a bit of sense, so it looks like it's politics as usual here at the debate.
Ahora no sé si tengo que quitar el cartel, parece que sí. Si le digo esto y le digo reparto de domicilio gratis, me parece que va a ganar puntos. Voy a mirar un
That's
momento
enough
si
for
se puede
now.
sacar.
Keep 'em coming. I'm ready for anything.
Time out. Max has to, visit the little candidates room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Give me all you got.
Bien, bien, vale, puedo cambiar. A ver cómo podemos poner esto.
Where do you stand on
A ver
religion and schools?
a ver qué tal con esto.
Give me all you got.
It sounds like Lincoln was speaking out in favor of religion in schools, but let's see if we get an explanation. Nope? Okay then. Well, let's just ignore it and move on.
Ah, mira, no dice todo, ya lo he pillado.
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate
Toma.
Lincoln proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Bien, bien. A ver. Espera un momento. Que me han enviado un mensaje en el WhatsApp y tengo que mirar quién es. Bueno, vamos allá.
That's enough for now. Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
Mr. Lincoln, could you elaborate on your stand on family values?
Without a strong, honest, and faithful family, we are all nothing. I myself have been faithful to my wife for over 150 years.
Bien, ahí veo un punto.
People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand! Greetings, greetings, miserable proles.
Esto ya lo hemos hecho.
I believe in the ideal of a global community, where America is but a small part. We must set aside our differences and work with our fellow nations, all united towards one goal: the complete and utter annihilation of the godless Belgians.
Time out. Max has a therapist's appointment he can't miss.
I think we're on the verge of a real breakthrough.
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Eso no sé si... De momento no sé cómo podríamos utilizarlo.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Hay más, no lo sabía. Voy a probar.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
Un panfleto no los había visto, ¿eh?
It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience.
Bien, tengo una
Abraham
idea.
Lincoln is your man.
Pilla, a ver si ha cogido alguno. Sí. Vale, sé cómo destruirlo. Vamos a ver a Civil. Se me ha ocurrido una idea.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Bien, ¿y cómo le llamas?
You boys want to try the dating scene again?
No thanks.
Just drop it.
Vale, ¿cuál es tu teléfono? A ver, dame el teléfono.
Hey, Sybil. How goes...
Computer.
See you around.
A ver... Vamos a ver si se lo podemos preguntar directo. A lo mejor
Where
podemos
we
darle el
going,
teléfono
Sam?
directamente.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Mr. Lincoln, we've picked out a single lady friend who would be just perfect for you.
She has a job and still has all her own teeth.
Let me give you her number so you can give her a call.
Ain't no reanimated president too big to appreciate a booty call. Know what I'm saying?
What? The idea is preposterous. I've been happily married for over 150 years. I would never consort with another woman.
Oh, I see. So the rumors are true.
What rumors?
Nothing.
Vale, esto no salió como esperaba.
Time out. Hey, this phone only takes Susan.
It must be...
Yes, Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max.
Vale, esto no sé exactamente para qué me ha servido.
Time out. Who do you like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln. I think it's on my money.
Clever.
Bien. Ostras, tío.
Hi, America. It's me, Max. Remember, a vote for me, my furry what? Thank you.
A ver.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Tenemos... ¿Cómo podríamos hacer para que el Lincoln pareciese infiel? Mira, el teléfono todavía está descolgado.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Ah, mira, podemos llamar a Sigl, ¿eh?
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
Bueno, vamos por aquí.
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
What? Who is this? I'm waiting for a very important call from Abraham Lincoln.
¡No!
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
Bien, bien, yo sé por dónde va esto.
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
A ver.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your
Quita eso ya.
entrails and devour your soul.
Pero para ya.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity,
Bien, bien.
honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln.
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date.
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Bien, bien.
The results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States.
Yes!
In an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be me, you idiot!
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop it.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes!
Vale, Max, ya eres presidente. Vamos a ver si podemos entrar ya. Mira bien ese durmiendo la Bartola.
Finally, Mr. President, you're here. That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days. Obviously. What's that supposed to mean? It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
Hey, look, Max, it's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
¿Qué es esto? Venga. La Estatua de la Libertad. A ver si podemos hacer un robot gigante para pelear.
Hey, look, Max, it's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
Hey,
No, vamos a
look,
hacer la
Max,
Estatua de la Libertad,
it's the
venga.
presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
¿Os imagináis que sale la Estatua de la Libertad y se pone a pelear con Abraham Lincoln?
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even better, Max, you can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
A ver... Día de los ministros... Va, venga
We
ahí.
now declare today April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct, bleeding heart liberal.
All right then, Secretary's Day.
Oh boy!
Pues voy a cambiarlo, voy a decir que es el día...
People of Earth, we have now changed the official date.
Mark your calendars, update your checks. All hail Max.
Venga, va. Como no sé qué muy
Oh
bien
boy!
qué referencia tiene esto, voy a poner el día del
We
árbol.
now declare today, April 27th, Arbor Day.
Everybody go outside today and hug a tree.
Nothing. This year I'm hoping to get to second base.
Bueno, no sé para qué sirve todo eso. A ver si eso sale de una vez.
Step away from the door, sir.
But we really want in there.
Sorry, sir. I have orders to keep everyone out of the war room.
¿Por qué no sale? Pero si Max es el presidente.
Stand
Lárgate.
aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Perdona, es el presidente.
Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do.
It's Arbor Day.
I'll tell a tree, sir.
What? ¿Qué ha dicho?
Max says you can take... It's Arbor Day.
I'll tell a tree, sir.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
¿Por qué no se pira? A ver, habla con los soda Pepe.
Look, Max. It's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the 7 Keys. It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semi-finalist, Peepers.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semi-finalist, Governor Peepers.
You're a governor, too?
That's right. I got North Dakota.
North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history.
North Dakota, hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte. Hey! Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
What's there to do in North Dakota?
Plenty. Snowmen, snow angels, snow forts, snowball fights, homemade ice cream, and of course the majesty of Mount Rushmore.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Right, I spoke too soon.
What business do you have in the Oval Office?
We need the president to settle custody of Mount Rushmore.
Max has the presidential pen. Somewhere.
Just tell me where to sign.
Great, the problem is solved. But seriously, if you guys see the president, tell him we're waiting.
Está ahí.
Max really is president now.
It was in the papers.
We haven't been watching the news back in Fargo. We've been so busy with the arms buildup.
What was that?
Did I say arms buildup? I meant Winter Paradise Toboggan and Scrapbooking Jamboree.
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all just keep quiet and avoid another incident.
Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
So long, peeps. Hey, Specs. Max, you remember... Most omnipotent exaltedness Maxama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing.
Awkward.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't...
If I...
Nothing.
Awkward.
What have you been up to?
Winning an election. I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Wizard.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run for office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore. I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
Later, Specs. Welcome back, Governor Whizzer. Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse?
That's not funny.
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
3 of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all 3 of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war! But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the South.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
Why not divide it up equally?
That would never work. It's not even.
Each of you could get a third of Roosevelt.
I want the mustache.
I wanted the mustache!
Okay, Max gets Roosevelt's mustache, Specs gets the glasses, Peepers, you get an ear and both nostrils.
That just leaves me with the forehead.
All right then, Whizzer, we'll throw in Crazy Horse, but that's my final offer.
It's not even finished.
This will never work. It's just like last time.
Thirsty?
Yes! But you're not going to offer me a soda, are you? You know I can't resist them.
We wouldn't do that. We've got, let's see here, orange soda, cola, grape soda, pop, some more orange soda, and tea.
Tea, please.
We're all out of tea. Soda?
Why are you doing this?
Stay dry, Whizman. I'm not really thirsty. It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
¿Quién podía ser ministro del consejo? Yo mismo, ¿no? A ver si me puedo hacer yo mismo.
Not a good choice for a cabinet secretary.
Hablaré con él. Si puedes coger como ministro a cualquiera, tío. Se me ocurre que a lo mejor voy a hacer ministro al Bosco. Eso sí que sería la monda. Un país.
Not a good choice for a cabinet secretary.
Un loco y un sediento por violencia y un paranoico. ¡Buah, tío!
Can't you get us into the war room, Max?
I kept hearing about presidential powers, but it's all just boring bureaucratic stuff. I was hoping I'd be able to make things explode with my mind.
What's the date today, Max?
I'm President of the United States, Sam. What date do you want it to be?
The Soda Poppers aren't the close-knit band they used to be.
They're just one inappropriate comment away from full-on violence.
Just like you and me, pal. I'm
Bien,
glad
vamos a
we took
poner
this
en
time to talk,
marcha.
Max.
Keep in touch, Sam. I mean...
Locura. Vamos a nombrar ministro al Bosco. Y eso sí que sería tronchante.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Este tío también sería un buen ministro. Pero yo quiero algo más divertido.
We would like to appoint thee Secretary of Homeland Insecurity.
I am wanting no part of your corrupt Yankee administration.
Who wouldn't want a cushy government job?
Oh, I get it now. You want me right where you can keep your eye on me.
Your paranoia is sucking all the fun out of this presidency, Bosco.
¿No hemos nombrado ministro o no? A ver.
We would like to appoint thee
I am...
Who wouldn't want to...
Oh, I...
Your paranoia...
Pues no funciona. Me cachis.
Hi, Hugh Bliss. Max would...
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Right. Max would like to give you
¿Cómo no
something.
suena la música?
For your service to the realm, we would like to appoint you Secretary of Magic and Wonder.
Why, thank you, Max. But I'm afraid I can't accept a government job. Oh, I'm a citizen of the universe!
Ahora nadie quiere.
I guess we should get back.
Not yet.
Siempre estás en el medio. A ver a ti si te puedo nombrar ministro.
We would like to appoint the Secretary of Ethics.
I think he's better suited to a closet position than a cabinet position.
Bueno, pues no quiere. ¡Hala! ¿Qué es esto? Los idiotas que ponen ahí. Habrá gente que deben morir. El amor es los idiotas. Debería ser para los idiotas.
I now appoint thee Secretary of Labor.
Thanks, but no thanks, Max.
But you've
Quiere
had
nadie
about a
nada.
dozen different jobs. You'd be perfect for a cushy cabinet position in charge of the country's labor force.
What do you think my first job was? There's a reason I switched to tattooing.
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married? Men are such self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
A carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start and a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carving dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all
ver
the
qué pasa
applicants
aquí.
for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Believe me, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction!
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything. I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is. Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is... oh my gosh! It's 2,000 years old! This is fantastic!
Old is good?
Absolutely! I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I might even get a grant. I'd be rich!
Who could possibly need a freelance carbon dating service?
Plenty of people. Freelance archaeologists, independent historians, rogue paleobotanists.
It's also naughty fun for your next bachelorette party.
And now that Antiques Thunderdome is getting so popular, business is bound to pick up.
Antiques Thunderdome? The show where common everyday people bring random junk from around the house to a giant steel cage match and engage in a no-holds-barred appraisal to the death?
That's the one. Now everybody's convinced they have some priceless treasure in their attic, and their home will be declared a historic monument.
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way! That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
See you around, Sybil.
Dame la máquina.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
Don't touch that, fellas. It's the only thing keeping me in business.
Vale, nada quiere hacer, nadie quiere ser ministro. En la máquina. Y tampoco tenemos dinero para el suelo, de la verdad. ¿Y si le digo que al Bosco que me dé la máquina porque el presidente sí lo exige?